Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, also known as ADHD, is a very pervasive condition, not only in children, but in adults as well. And our friend Dr. Emil Faith is here today to talk about how we manage ADHD naturally. Well, hello, Dr.
It's good
Faith.
to see you, Nikki.
Great to
well,
have
of course, we start with children who are very gifted, very sensitive, and they grow up to be sensitive adults.
Right.
And we've got a lot of stuff going on in society these days where too much input, it's easy for sensitive people to be thrown off. And this is a very common condition. The numbers say about 10% of the population, maybe 8 to 10% of the adults and children have what they label, and I don't like labels.
Right, you don't. I know you don't.
So these are people who are on the spectrum of normal, and by the way, the take-home point here is that people who have these symptoms are completely normal. They're just very sensitive and very gifted.
Well, that's a little bit comforting to know.
Absolutely. Now, there's some nutritional things we need to take a look at. The number one thing to do is look at diet.
Okay.
Take a look at the diet changes. Number one, take sugar, dairy, and wheat out of the diet, and you're going to find that the symptoms will improve. That's right. Sugar is a big problem. And, of course, as children and even as adults, we crave sugar.
Candy.
So watch the wheat, the sodas, the sugar, the fruit juices even are an issue. No sodas, and watch all the sugary foods. You will see symptoms improve. It's amazing because it calms the neurometabolic system down when we take those toxins out of the diet.
So it's not a cliche when your parents say you've had too much sugar, stop with the sugar.
Apple a day takes, helps the doctor stay away. Take the sugar out, no sugary sweet foods or breakfast cereals. Watch those. Also, everybody likes hot dogs, right?
Yes, especially with sauerkraut.
Hot dogs, deli meats. These products contain an ingredient known as nitrites.
I've heard that, but I never really understood what that's about, so tell us.
Yeah, nitrite is a preservative, but nitrite is also what we call an excitotoxin. In other words, it stimulates the nervous system. So when you eat lots of hot dogs or lots of deli meat, this can create the symptoms of ADHD in adults and children. Watch the nitrites.
So you would recommend the same thing then for adults regarding...
Absolutely. You can find these products in the stores that say nitrite-free. You're looking for products, hot dogs and deli meats that are nitrite-free. Ask for them by name. Take the sugar out, watch the nitrites, you'll see an improvement there. The other thing about people who have issues with attention deficit disorder or focusing is the idea that they don't have enough protein. These are protein deficient people. You eat more protein, please. So do a whey protein shake in the morning. Give your child and your adult, a child about a half a serving, a half a scoop of whey protein in the morning.
Okay, and that's whey, W-H-E-Y.
W-H-E-Y. You can find it at the health food stores, and do that every day. And also include protein in your meals, because so many people we eat carbs. We're eating junk. What are we doing?
So
more
true.
protein, you'll feel better. We need the protein because the protein contains the amino acids that make the good neurochemicals that keep us feeling balanced and keep us focused.
See, and I would never really think of protein as something that balances you, but I guess it really
does. Well, it balances
does.
so many things. It balances blood sugars, the immune system, and we need it for energy and to function. We are all amino acids. That's what we're made of, water and amino acids.
And you've recommended protein several times for whatever you're doing in your life.
Absolutely.
I think people do tend to eat too many carbs without remembering the protein.
That's right. So many people, especially people who have these symptoms, are protein deficient. So eat your protein. Lifestyle things. We talked about food. How about food allergies? Everyone has food allergies. If your doctor has told you that you don't have food allergies, I'm sorry, they're mistaken. No one has no food allergies, and sensitive people have lots of food allergies, especially people with ADHD, children and adults. Watch what you're eating. Get food allergy tested, and we do it at the office holistically without blood tests. You don't need a blood test to be food allergy tested. It's more accurate in our methods doing it holistically.
That's interesting to me. How do you do that?
Well, it's called muscle testing or energy testing, and basically we connect into the energy field known as the aura, and some people may go, well, what is all of this? Well, this is thinking out of the box.
Well, that's a good thing.
But we've been doing this for 30 years, and it's extremely accurate. You don't need a blood test. You don't need those little pricks of little needle sticks on your back which cause immune problems, and no one wants needles.
No.
So we do it holistically. Get food allergy tested. Stay away from the foods that you're allergic to.
It's such good advice. I told you I want to come in and do that because I have had the blood test and been told,
Yeah, I've had people come in and say, I don't have any food allergies. And they come in, when I test them, they have tomato allergies, they have milk allergies, wheat. Everyone is allergic to dairy and wheat. And people with ADHD, adults and children, need to watch those products, as we've talked about.
And what about supplements, Dr. Faith?
Supplements. Number one thing, fish oil.
Yes.
Now, eat fish. Good idea to eat fish.
Right.
But in addition, fish oil is the #1 natural way to regulate nerve impulses.
The #1, huh?
Here's someone who has focusing issues. This is how the nerves are going. They're all over the place. They're scattered. With fish oil, over a period of 60 to 90 days, you'll see the nerve impulses start to do this kind of thing. We regulate and slow them down. You will find that natural medicines do work. They take about 60 to 90 days. Be patient and stick with it and get dosed properly. You need the right amount of fish oil to do it. Be patient, please.
I'm glad you said that about being patient, because I think we often look for those instant gratification
Give me the quick
results.
pill, let me have it now. The body doesn't like it that way.
No.
It wants gentle, it wants slow.
So
we talked about inositol.
Yes, and there it is again.
Inositol is everywhere.
We love
inositol, the next #1 thing for ADHD or people with hyperactivity disorder, please, inositol 500 milligrams up to 5,000 milligrams a day or more.
Perfect. Thank you so
Good
much,
to see
Dr.
you.
Faith. And of course, you saw the contact information to how you can get in touch with Dr. Faith in our lower third before. So, of course, if you need anything, you can also contact us at nmstyle@casa.com, and we'll get those questions to Dr. Faith. And coming up, we're cooking with Todd Youngblood in our new Mexico-style kitchen. It's all coming up after the break.